channel. My name is Atinike. If you're new, you're welcome. Kindly click the subscribe button. And also, if you're not new, I'm glad to have you back again. You're welcome. Welcome, my people. It's so good to be back again. Like, hey, I'm back again. Okay, so today I'm here to talk about things we should be cautious of whenever we enter a commercial vehicle, be it a bus, Sienna, or a car. And these things are like red lights. I call it the red lights to be cautious of anytime you enter a commercial vehicle. You dig? You grab? You understand? So let's go. The number one thing you have to be very careful of before you enter any commercial vehicle is, before you even enter at all, any bus or car or Sienna or anything parked in front of you, you should not tell them where you're going. They should tell you where they are headed. At least it's a commercial vehicle, for God's sake. And even if it's a private car, the person should at least have a destination. The person should be able to tell you where they are going to. You know, I was at the bus stop one day and then I wanted to pick a bus. I wanted to pick a bus and the person was like, "Where are you going?" I said, "You, where are you going?" Then the person just zoomed off like that. The driver should have a destination. So when you stand at the bus stop, listen, let them tell you where they are going to so that you don't enter one chance. Number two thing is, after telling you where they are going to and you've entered the bus, if you have your earpiece on, reduce the volume. Don't say I don't want to be involved in what they're talking about. I don't want to have anything to do with this conversation. I just want to mind my business and go. Reduce the volume. Hear a little of what they are saying. Yes, hear a little of the conversation. It might not be your business, you might not put your mouth, because they can be like, "Oh, this person is using earpiece." We watch movies all the time. We see different movies all the time. Like, this is one major thing you have to be very careful of. Don't like get carried away using your earpiece, or get carried away listening to a very interesting music. You might fall into the wrong hands. So the third thing I'm going to talk about right now is, some of us have experienced this before, especially if you live in Lagos, or if you enter commercial vehicle very well. Some of us have experienced this before. Don't mind any pretender. Yes, I'm going to explain. Some of these people pretend as if they do not understand what you're saying. They pretend as if they don't understand English. Yeah, they pretend as if they don't understand English. Most of the time, they pretend to be French, and then they start speaking French. You're just pitying this person speaking French. You want to like help. You want to be the good Samaritan, but my dear, most of the time you are not the good Samaritan. You are the scapegoat. Most of the time you want to pity the person, but at the end of the day, you end up being the scapegoat. So you don't want to be a scapegoat in this kind of situation. This is what they used to say: "I'm from Cameroon. I'm here to deliver some goods." The person did not pick the call. I've been staying in an hotel. Yeah. I'm going to make a story of this one day, but what I'm just trying to say is, those language pretenders, especially those people that speak French, because it has also happened to somebody I know, and then they even scammed this lady. Like, she's an older person, she's quite older than me, but she was scammed, and it was a big scam. So I was just lucky. Another thing you need to be careful of is the kind of conversation you get yourself involved in the public transport. Like, you have to be very, very careful. You see, these conversations are always very, very interesting. I'm not even going to lie right now. These conversations are always very interesting. It can make you pass your bus stop. But you know what? Don't get carried away. Some of these conversations, some people just bring gist that make you so interesting, that you get so overwhelmed and then you forget yourself. They can use that means to collect your phone. They can use it to collect your phone from your pocket or from your purse or from your bag, just because they know that you're carried away already, and then you're already so into the gist. It might not even be the person that started the gist that will steal the phone. Probably somebody behind you, someone by your side. It happens a whole lot of times, but you have to be very, very careful. You have to be very, very, very careful the kind of conversations you get involved in anytime you enter a commercial vehicle. See, this point is very, very important. Also, one thing you have to be very, 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 very careful of is that, don't claim familiarity with anybody. See, this familiarity thing is something that you see, they'll start saying, "Which state are you from?" "Oh, because I'm from this state and you're from this state, let us start hanging out and everything." You can be kidnapped. Anything can happen to you, but don't claim familiarity with them. Yeah, make friends. It's okay to make friends, but when you start this over familiarity, you start now my brother and my sister. get to know them better before you start saying let me come and visit you or anything. Don't just from the bus and say because I know you, you want to follow the person home or something. It happens here. It happens. I've heard stories like that. You want to follow the person, you can be kidnapped because these people, they are going to be so friendly. They can be so friendly and all fun and everything. Just be careful. And the final thing I'm going to talk about today now is be prayerful. Yes. See, I cannot even know all these rules by myself, but one thing I know is that only God can protect. He said he will protect our going out and our coming. The Bible says evil are the days, but we should always redeem the times. That's one thing I know for sure. But let us try. Just pray before you go out and then you come. Just pray that you don't fall victim of any of these things. So these are the few things I have for us today. So my people, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. See. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. My people, we're almost at 200 subscribers. See, I'm so happy because I couldn't have done any of this without you. I appreciate you guys are the real MVP. I really appreciate the views. I really appreciate everything. Guys, I'm so grateful. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification, and also leave a comment in the comment section below. Leave a comment for me. So guys, I'm going to see you in my next video and until then,